Hello and welcome to your practice. This is a quick paced class just to kind of get you going. If you wake up in the morning and you want to just get the body moving and get some energy before you leave the house, then this is a class for you. I'm using 2 blocks just for the sake that is, for me it's nicer if I practice early in the morning to have props, especially if I try to my hamstrings or something like that. Not that you need them, but if you have them, it's nice to begin with, and then you see if you really need them or not. Okay, so downward facing dog, of course. So stretch the arms forward, tuck your toes under, and lift the hips. Good, find your breath. Focus one spot, stretch your arms forward, open your fingertips, feel the knuckles pressing down into the floor. Externally rotate the arms and your biceps forward, wrap the triceps back, relax the neck. Then see where you are with your heels today. Press your heels down towards the floor, not because they have to touch, just to stretch your legs. If you're really tight, then bend the knees. Absolutely. Relax the neck. Focus one spot. Breathe in and out through the nose. Good. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling, whatever it gets. Exhale, the right foot steps forward in between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise up with the arms. Exhale, hands down to the floor, push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, there you go. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, the left foot steps forward in between the hands. Inhale to high lunge, lift the arms up, you can keep going. And then exhale, hands to the floor, press it back to downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands. Inhale, bend your knees, get high on your toes. Exhale, step or jump forward if you want. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head. Look up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Sun salutation A. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold in from your waist. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Bend your right leg, open your right knee up, opening up your hip. Get as high as it goes, let your right shoulder even open up. And then readjust the right shoulder, maybe bring it down a little bit more, squaring through the shoulders, breathe. Inhale, stretch your right leg back, square the hips. Exhale, right foot steps forward in between the hands. Inhale to low lunge. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You're gonna lift the left knee off the floor and shorten your steps. So bring your left foot in, Paschimottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and fold in any amount. Use your blocks if you need to. Throw the right hip back, left hip forward, and breathe. Focus one spot, maybe forward towards your right big toe, and as you look forward towards your right big toe, make sure the toes are touching the mat. Not that you're gripping completely, but that they're not lifting. So your whole foot is down on the floor. Feel the breath. There you go. Inhale, lift up halfway and step back. Plank pose, Vinyasa. Exhale, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling. Bend your left leg, open the left knee up. Let your left shoulder get up too if you need to. Kind of extra stretch. Then bring the left shoulder down a little bit again. Inhale to square your hips. Exhale, the left foot steps forward, low lunge. Inhale, rise up with the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your right toes under and shorten your step. Bring your right foot in, Paschimottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold in. So where you can go. Same thing, square your hips as much as it goes. Feel the right foot flat on the floor. Find your breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, the right foot steps forward in between the hands. Inhale to warrior two. Left heel down on the floor, open the arms out to the sides. Get deep into it. So send your right knee forward. Arms out to the sides, left foot flat on the floor. Then circle the arms down to the floor. Vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, the left foot steps forward. Right heel down on the floor. Warrior two. Inhale to open the arms. Breathe. Find your breath. Relax the shoulders down. Strong with the legs. Then circle the arms down to the floor. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Your choice. Good. Once you get to downward facing dog, lower your knees down to the floor. Puppy pose. Stretch the arms forward. And lower the chest down towards the floor. Now, depending on how you are today, the forehead can be on the floor. You can get the forehead on the block if you need to get higher, especially in the morning. Maybe really tight through the shoulders. If it works for you, send the chin forward. And if this feels even easy for you, get on your tippy toes as you try to get the chin down towards the floor. Two more breaths. Good. We're going to come forward, Cobra pose. You're going to lower the chest. Readjust your hands. Point the toes back. Engage through the legs. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes under. Lift the knees off the floor. Keep your hands in close to the body. We're going to push up to planks. If you need your knees, use your knees. Look down a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, push up plank. Hold it here for an inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, the right foot steps forward in between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Then you're going to bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Throw the shoulders back. You're going to come onto your left toes. Warrior three. You're going to shorten the step maybe to come forward to stand on your right leg. Send your left leg back. Stretch the arms back. Send the chest forward. Breathe. And with control, you're going to bend on your right leg as you stretch your left toes back to the floor. Hands to the floor. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. You should be feeling a little bit warm by now. There you go. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, the left foot steps forward in between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale, rise up with the arms. And then right away, the hands go behind you. Interlace your fingers, throw the shoulders back. Come onto your right toes, shorten the step if you need to. Warrior three variation. So you come forward to stand on your left leg, send your right leg back. Stretch the chest forward as you stretch your right leg back. And with control, step your right toes back to the back of the mat. Hands to the floor. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good job. Bend your knees. Get your knees down on the floor. Stretch the arms forward. Puppy pose. Whatever your variation is, just get into it. Good. 2 more breaths. There you go, hands on the floor. I'm gonna slide forward into a Cobra position. So readjust hands back a little bit more, point the toes back 3 times. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower down. This time you're going to walk your hands back a little bit more. So close to the lower ribs. Point the toes back, upward facing dog. If you don't want to go to upward facing dog, Cobra again. So you're going to inhale and push all the way up. Good, so very stern with the arms. It's like an arm balancing posture. Push the floor away from you. Biceps forward, triceps back. Draw the shoulders down the back. Stretch your legs. Breathe. Then downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands. Bring your feet together to touch. We're going to jump through. So bend your knees, get high on your toes. Then step or jump forward to sit on the floor. Paschimottanasana. Bring your legs in front of you. Legs together, feet together. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale and fold and grab your big toes or your heels. Whatever part of your feet you want to grab, or keep your hands on the floor by your sides. Send the chest forward. Try not to round so much. Don't worry where you go. And with control, lift the chest. Bend your legs, feet on the floor, legs together, feet together. Grab your hamstrings and lift the feet off the floor. Stretch the arms forward. Both pose Navasana. You can stay here if you feel open on your hamstrings and stretch your legs up towards the ceiling as you find the balance. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, Ardha Navasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down on the floor. There you go. Find your space. Spine twist. Bring your right knee in with you. Drop your right knee over towards the left side. Open your right arm out to the right. Good job. Completely relax. Very quick, but getting kind of every part of the body working, opening up, and kind of waking up to begin your day. Come back to center, right leg stretches down, bring your left knee in, and drop the left knee over towards your right side. Spine twist, open the left arm out to the left. Find your breath. Come back to center, legs down, arms down, Shavasana. There you go. Close your eyes. Stretch your legs. Make yourself comfortable on the floor. Take a few breaths in and out. In through the nose and out through the mouth if you need to. So like really releasing anything that you have left in your body that has to go away. And then stay in your Savasana as long as you need to before you get ready to go on with your day. Thanks for watching and joining today. Namaste.